Hey there everyone, and welcome to another daily dose of Aether Raids. Today's video features two matches. This first map is a rally trap setup. The idea being that if you place a unit in range of Aether and Lilina, Selena is going to jump out and provide a rally to Aether. Once Aether clears out of the way, Mirabilis will be able to provide Selena a refresh, allowing her to attack your unit as well. I think the biggest weakness on this map is the fact that Selena's range is easily accessible. You can place a unit at the edge of it, coupled with the fact that Duma has no assist, so he's going to be prioritized for movement once all the possible combats have been exhausted. So if you place a unit at the edge of Selena's range, you will force her to attack, and Duma will move next, immediately drawing the refresh from Mirabilis, who will use aerobatics to warp to Aether to provide that refresh to Duma. And in this context, providing a refresh to Duma is completely worthless. He can't do anything with that. There are other very dangerous targets. If Duma did have an assist skill, Lilina would have moved next, allowing Mirabilis to refresh her instead, and that is incredibly threatening. But no. There's going to be a refresh onto the Duma, which just does nothing, and you are free to respond to whatever other actions the enemies choose to use with their movement. I sent in the Astra season variant of my Savior Squad team for this match because I didn't feel like dealing with it. And yeah, I only have one flame, so I'm using Niffle on this team. Niffle's pretty cool. I am debating whether or not I should continue to use Idun or to switch to possibly the pirate variant of Surtur. The obvious benefit of Surtur being he's not weak to dragon effective weaponry. So, I don't know. Still thinking about that. Anyway, this is a pretty straightforward match. Really, the only complication is getting that last ether structure at the end. So I'm just going to let this one play out. I can tell you right now that the solution to getting that structure was to just let Idun tank Sigurd. She can take hits from him no problem, while the rest of my units advance up towards that amphora on the right-hand side. So, yeah, that's basically how it went. So I will let this run and see you in the second match.
Explain. Close your eyes. I won't lose. It will be done. I'll do it. This way. What is your desire? Yes? Over here? I won't lose. I'll protect you. Yes. Yes? Yeah. Why not? I won't lose.
The second map is a cluster of enemies, I guess is what I'll call it. I don't really have a better description for it. The idea being that if you place a unit in range of the enemies, you will get immediately swarmed by triangle attacks, which could quite possibly result in a KO. So I think there is one rather huge weakness here, and that is the fact that the enemy's threat range doesn't extend, at least the initial threat range, doesn't extend beyond the line you see right now. You can push your units right up to that threat line, and the enemy team isn't going to do anything about it. So it makes it really easy to get set up, get your units in position, do a quick hit and run strike, especially if you can take out the Mirabilis with somebody that has Kanto. I guess Regan would be a pretty good candidate for that. And that will prevent the enemies from punishing your initiation. So I would say that that's probably the best way to do things, and with that I will get into my clear. I deployed the Kanto Views team for this match. I took full advantage of the fact that the enemy team is incredibly easy to approach here. I was able to set up along that diagonal with the orange New Year's Gate thing, I don't know what it's called, the palm tree and the Aether Fountain. That allowed me to set up a very easy triangle attack on the Duma, with Katria providing that quick double hit to secure the KO. After that, with Duma out of the way, it exposed Mirabilis, so I was able to have Erica take Mirabilis out. After that, it was just a matter of getting my units out of that existing enemy threat range, since there is no way that the enemies can exceed that range without their refresher. I did actually have a bit of a mishap, I guess, a miscalculation. I keep forgetting that near trace is remaining +1 Kanto and not just straight Kanto 2. And that really throws me off sometimes. And that's exactly what happened after Katria attacked the Duma. I was expecting to be able to just retreat Katria straight back to the palm tree, and then I couldn't. So I had to take some thinking time to figure out what I wanted to do with that. But eventually I did manage to get it to all work out.
My orders?
Where to, friend?
Why not? Wait for me. Yeah. Leave it to me.
I won't disappoint.
To be by his side.
Not my first choice.